We're back here with Westlife this Saturday morning.
Yeah, those guys are great.
Cian, how are you?
I'm very
great
well.
to see you again. Mark, great to see you.
You too.
Nikki, great to see you.
You too.
Shane, great to see you as well.
you?
Welcome back.
Thank you.
We've done so many of these shows over the years, and it's nearly traditional in 2FM at this stage that when a new Westlife album comes out, that you bring it into us here and we have the first play on 2FM. It's called the Love Album. I'm just wondering, that everyone's getting a little bit older now, and say, Nikki,
Nikki's
with you,
getting
is
very
music
much
still
older.
the most important thing in your life?
I thought he was going to say you're the oldest.
Have things changed for
I think,
Westlife?
well, we've all, I mean, some of us are married, so, I mean, obviously, you know, our wives wouldn't, girlfriends wouldn't be happy if we said that music was the most important thing. But I think as Westlife goes, I think we always, you know, each year we try to outdo ourselves and keep it going and stuff like that. So it's definitely, I think, yeah, up there as probably the most important thing with our respective partners.
Shane, you have a new album out. I mean,
We have.
is there enough love in the world already?
No, there's never enough love in the world. No, to be honest, it's the album we wanted to do. I think the whole idea of it was it's actually Louis and Simon Cowell's idea. We were going to do like another pop album this year, but they thought, you know, why not do a tribute love album? And we said, yeah, good idea. So we got all the songs together and stuff. So
I should fill you in as well, all four of you, that when the album was actually brought into 2FM a few days ago, your very good record company, Sony BMG, brought in a little red rose for everyone in the office. To which, it gets better though, it gets better. To which all the guys immediately took and brought home to their respective partners.
happy days.
So it's probably the best night we've all had in years. With thanks to Westlife. We brought a few of your fans in today. What's your name and where are you from?
My name is Yasna and I live in Galway.
Now, I should point out, we were talking to them in the last 20 minutes before you guys arrived. Approximately how many times do you think you have seen Westlife over the years?
About 32 times.
About 32.
I saw them 11 times this year in concert.
Wow.
Yeah.
So what's your question?
What's the most ambitious thing you ever wanted to do on tour but weren't allowed to for whatever reason?
Bungee.
Weren't allowed to.
Yeah, I don't think
You
it's
can't
not.
say it,
It's not that we're not allowed. I wouldn't think ever. It's to do with we come up with some mad ideas.
Michael Cahill, living the life, loving the music. 2FM.
We're back here with Westlife this morning. Their brand new Love album is in the shops in about a week's time. Shane, I'm not sure do you know about this, and I'm not sure equally is it an accurate story. We got it off the internet there in the last 24 hours.
It's probably true, so.
It must be true.
Must be true.
Not only do you have a new album, 30, 40 million odd sales, countless TV, radio performances, apparently, and you can let me know if this is true or not, apparently you won €50 recently in the Calera Strand Hill GAA
I
draw.
did actually. I did. I was out in Strand Hill, out at the Strand Bar in Strand Hill. It's a really good bar in Sligo. And
Don't go there.
there was we never go there, so nobody ever go there. I know, but yeah, we were out there for I was out there for a party actually, and the Strand Calera GAA club were doing a draw. So you know, my wife said, you know, buy a few tickets there. So I bought whatever 3 or 4 tickets for it, and I actually won, and I won 50 quid.
Congratulations!
You think you put somebody else's name down, you know?
I would have put the money back in.
No, I put down Gillian, and put down my mum and dad's names. Everyone was there, but I actually got picked out. I tried to give it back to him, but he wouldn't take it.
Did you go up and collect it?
I did, yeah.
And we've now actually started announcing the Strand Hill Calera draw every week on 2FM.
Yeah.
We want to congratulate as well Fiacre Woods of Calera House, who also won €50 on that
Well
week.
done, Fiacre.
Well done, Fiacre.
Well done, Fiacre. Who's next?
Sarah Murphy from Cork.
And what's your question, Sarah Murphy from Cork?
You have everything due to your success and you can buy almost anything at the moment. But what is the one thing that you want but yet you can't have it?
A plane.
Very good question, Sarah.
Cian?
I'd like to catch a tube, man. That's a surfing term for those of you who didn't understand that.
Thanks, Mark. You can just translate what Cian says here down the end. Is that all right? Nikki?
I'd like to get a season ticket at Man United, but there's a waiting list on them. So
I'm Sophia and I'm from Donegal.
But not originally from Donegal.
If you had to sing one last song, what would it be and why?
Good question.
So in other words, we're about to split up or we're about to die. Which?
I think,
Your choice.
I think for me it would be something like, Michael, I can't see her. Get out of the way, will you? I think it would be something like Flying Without Wings because it was, you know, such an important song to Westlife, and it was the song that kind of really made it happen for us worldwide and opened everybody's eyes to Westlife and stuff like that. So I suppose that would be a good one.
Yeah, definitely. And You Raise Me Up, I think, is a song lyrically that's absolutely amazing and can mean a lot of things. And I think You Raise Me Up. If you put it, say, even when we're singing it, and you even think about your mum and dad or stuff, it's very emotional.
I was reading actually recently Simon Cowell's book, believe it or not. He was talking about how he arranged to get Flying Without Wings for You and the actual fight he had to put on in his office. Was it Steve Mack who wrote that song?
Yeah, Wayne Hector.
And that literally he had to practically lock him in a room for 2 hours and convince him to
Well, at
actually
the time,
record
I
a song.
think Boys Home were still around and still quite big, and I think it was being talked about that either they did it or Stephen Gately or Ronan at the time, were talking about doing it as solo songs.
Do you imagine if that happened?
So it was...
Great, Mark.
It would
have been very good, Mark.
Michael Cahill on 2FM.
Who have we got next? What's your name?
Andrea Fitzpatrick from Navan.
Okay, Andrea, this is your big moment, your one defining question that will mark the rest of your life. I'm not putting any pressure on you, but one of the biggest ones in the world are only between 3 and 6 feet away from you. We're all waiting. Only joking, take your time.
Do you feel threatened by Louis' other acts? Like if Shane Ward becomes really successful, are you afraid he'll just let you go?
No. No, I don't think so. I think we've grown with Louis now over the last 8 years. I think Louis is more of a friend now as well as a manager. We're on a good level with him, and I think there's a real love between Westlife and Louis that, we both share the same dream of going forward and wanting it to last for a very long time, even though it's been a long time already. And I hate to say this, but I think Louis has probably more of a special place in his heart for Westlife than he probably does. And that's not taken from Shane or, from anybody else he's involved with. I think, originally he's from, Mayo in the west of Ireland, where obviously the boys are from the west and stuff. And he has that kind of real goal to go and keep Westlife going and trying to look for better songs for the next couple of years and stuff. So no, we would never worry about that.
It's just all the cultures sticking together.
Yeah.
I mean, Louis has been great to you, but do you ever sort of wake up some morning and look in a newspaper? And I'm not saying now for any second that Louis would ever have anything to do with a story that got into a newspaper. But do you ever open up a story in a newspaper and go, oh my God, who put that there?
Well, we know who put it there. Yeah, loads of times.
What's the most outrageous one that Louis ever put in, actually?
His stories are usually just so crazy that you just know straight away it's Louis that's put it in, like a tiger bit Keane's head
Keane
off.
got attacked by a lion.
Who have we got here? What's your question?
Lisa Dyer from Dundalk. My question is, if you could put together a group of 4 artists, alive or dead, who would you pick?
I think Frank Sinatra would be one for me.
Marilyn Monroe.
Okay, across this Saturday morning, we're playing a game called 50-50. Okay, it's a series of...
Brilliant. Quick fire questions.
You bet.
I always
Rapid questions. There's 9 or 10, and the only condition is you must answer them straight away without thinking. Cian, you're first up here at the end.
Okay, silence, please.
Silence.
Okay, silence. This is kind of serious. Culchies or Jackeens?
Culchies.
Boys on or Take That?
Take That.
Quiet Night In or Big Night Out?
In.
Fianna Fáil or Fine Gael?
No idea.
Simpsons or South Park?
Simpsons.
Kerry or the Caribbean?
Caribbean.
Shirt and tie or baggy tracksuit?
Baggy tracksuit.
Man United or Liverpool?
Neither.
Cup of coffee or double skinny cappuccino with extra froth and a shot of espresso?
Latte, please.
Okay. And before we play them, Snow Patrol or Garda Patrol?
Go on, the Garda Síochána.
We'll take that to mean Snow Patrol. Here's Chasing Cars on 2FM.